Look for something positive in each day. Never mind, even if we may have to look a little harder on some days, as at the end of the day, that positivity will make us feel happy. With that note, let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Hobby Concepts, and this is Raj. Last week we have made a chocolate truffle or cake filling along with the Eggless basic chocolate sponge, which can be used for many varieties of cakes. Wait, if you haven't seen my Eggless basic chocolate sponge cake video yet, then please check it out first and then resume back to this video. The link for the Eggless basic sponge is given in the description box. Today, let's see how to frost or cover the cake and garnish it. First things first, let's prepare the sugar syrup for moistening the cake. Take water in a bowl, add instant coffee powder and sugar. Mix it and keep it aside. Next, let's make chocolate garnishing. We start with melting the chocolate. Take the dark chocolate or the dark chocolate compound and let it come to room temperature. Cut them into small pieces so that it melts easily. Now, in a microwave safe bowl, add chocolates and melt it for 30 seconds. Remove it and give it a stir. If you find there are some chocolate chunks or lumps, then pop it into the microwave once again for another 30 seconds and give it a stir again. You can see the chocolate has melted very well. Keep stirring it for a couple of minutes so that the temperature of the chocolate reduces, or in actual terms, it's tempering of chocolate. Now, let's make the very simple and easy chocolate leaf for garnishing our cake. For that, pour the warm chocolate on the baking sheet and spread it as shown. Now, using a zigzag dough scraper, make the design. Usually, I rotate the butter paper and use the scraper to make the design on the other side, as I'm not very good at designing on the opposite side. But if I do so, I would have to adjust my camera every time, and meanwhile the chocolate would get set. So I had to continue the way it was. Anyways, now with your finger, just draw a design of a leaf. That's all. You need to hold both the ends of the butter paper and place a cloth clip to get the shape of the curled leaf. Now, place it in a bowl or keep some support on either side till the chocolate gets set to the required shape. You can leave this on the tabletop or keep it in the same way inside the refrigerator for few minutes or until it is set. Let's make few more leaves, as sometime while removing the chocolates from the butter paper, it might break. So we need some extra chocolate leaves for garnishing. This one I'll make using a fork instead of the scraper. As I said in my previous video, I used to take hobby classes in Mumbai with the name Hobby Concepts, and so came the name to my channel as well. So, when I used to teach chocolate garnishing course, this used to be the first design that I used to show them. Coming back. Let's remove the leaf kept in the refrigerator and separate the leaf from the butter paper. Remove it carefully, else it will break. If it breaks, put it back to the bowl and melt it and repeat the process. Wow! Isn't it simple and beautiful? You can store it in an airtight container and keep it in the refrigerator until required. Now, let's begin with frosting our cake. On a cake board, place a butter paper and on top of it, place the cake. If you have kept the cake in the freezer, remove it from the freezer at least 2 to 3 hours before starting to work on it. I messed it up. My cake was not even an hour out of the freezer while I was cutting it to make the layers, and also I've been seeing through my camera while cutting the cake layers. So you can see the crumbs, and at one point you can even see the edge of the cake has come out. Mainly, I was in a hurry to finish off my frosting before my daughter Dhruva comes back from her kindergarten. However, you will see all these can be fixed while covering the cake. Now, after cutting the cake layer, apply sugar syrup to both the layers of the cake. You can use a pastry brush or even a spoon to pour the sugar syrup evenly. I'm using a turntable while decorating my cake. You can use any stand or container which is sturdy and place a plate upside down and keep rotating it. Next, we remove the truffle from the refrigerator which we had kept it overnight, and after removing the cling wrap from it, we melt it in the microwave. This melted truffle will act as a cake filling or the ganache at the center of the cake. The truffle layer outside ensures that the melted chocolate ganache does not bleed or flow out. While pouring the melted ganache and placing the cake layer on top, both did not get captured on my camera. Extremely sorry about it. It is very similar to pouring it on top of the cake. Usually, the ganache is poured on top of the cake, but today we will do it slightly different, just to avoid the mess. We will cut the strips of the butter paper and place it on all sides of the cake board so that there is no mess of the chocolate. Many people do not want to try this cake because of the thought of the mess and cleaning it up later. Now, the board is covered completely with the butter paper. Next, We pour the ganache little at a time as shown and spread it. I've used a simple angled butter knife to spread the ganache and used a plain butter knife to cover the sides with the truffle. Here you can see the orange flakes on this layer as I have added 75 grams orange flavored sweet chocolate while melting the ganache. It's optional. It's a surprise to Durva as she was checking with me last night if we can add orange to it. This is the same side where the edge had come out. Now that we have covered it properly, we will pour the ganache on the sides as well. Fill all the gaps and cover the entire cake properly. Now, we can keep it in the refrigerator for 10 minutes for this to get set. Now it is set and does not stick. So it's ready for its second coat. I have given a drip effect slightly here and there. You can see there is a very little mess. Now it's time to place our chocolate leaves on top of the cake. I've also placed few raspberries in front and also behind the leaf to give it a support. You can use cherries or strawberries, anything of your choice. Remember to wash it and air dry it completely before placing it on the cake. I washed it last night and kept it aside, so it was dry in the morning. Let it remain in the refrigerator for about an hour after placing the chocolate leaves. Now it is time to remove the butter paper slowly with the support of butter knife to keep the cake in its place as shown. The excess ganache has come out with the butter paper, and you see the board is very clean, no mess at all. You can fill up your piping bag with truffle and make some design at the bottom of the cake using a star nozzle. However, I wanted to keep it very simple, and so I did not do much. Durva is back home, and now it's time to cut the cake. She's so excited. She wants to pick up the raspberries. She is holding my hands while cutting the cake. It's very soft and moist from inside, you can see. Trust me, it's very tasty too. So, our simple and tasty, no messy, eggless chocolate truffle cake is ready. Do try this out and make this Valentine's Day very special this year. Comment on how it was. That's all for today from Hobby Concepts. Hope you all liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Until next time, live, love, relax and enjoy your life. Take care.